Else tonight regarding a newly introduced bill to protect DACA recipients in Rhode Island.
The DACA program was formed through executive action by President Obama in 2012, allowing certain people who came to the U.S. illegally as minors to be protected from immediate deportation. But the program is in jeopardy due to recent executive action by President Trump. And now some Rhode Island leaders are hoping to protect their own DACA recipients. Tonight, we're hearing from them and from someone else who is all too familiar with the immigration debate. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin joins us now with more. Caroline?
Well, Mike and Jen, the DACA program was set to expire earlier this month, but its future remains in limbo. The Supreme Court refused to hear a challenge to the order, which leaves the policy in place for now. So until Congress takes permanent action, some state leaders are crafting a bill they hope can keep their constituents safe.
It's not every day that you can say that Rhode Island is at the forefront of an issue, especially an issue as important as this.
Immigrants are welcome here.
It's the call to continue to protect DACA dreamers in the state.
The intention of the bill is to create a bridge until something is done in Congress. Hopefully they're able to craft something that is permanent for these DACA recipients because it's necessary.
State Representative Shelby Maldonado has introduced legislation that would protect the state's undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as minors, allowing them to renew their driver's license once it expires, as well as their work authorization permits in the state.
We're hoping that this creates attention that we need to get something done to help all those who can apply for DACA but unfortunately could not meet that deadline.
Nationwide, nearly 700,000 undocumented youth have fallen under the DACA program since 2012. In Rhode Island, there are more than 3,000 people who do, but only 1,200 of them signed up for DACA before the phase-out began.
If I hadn't been able to straighten out my immigration situation myself, I would have been counted among the many DACA recipients in Rhode Island.
Joseph Molina Flynn came to the U.S. from Colombia when he was 9 years old. He became a U.S. citizen in 2011. He now hopes this new bill can generate momentum for dreamers nationwide.
I grew up in the Pawtucket public school system. I went to Johnson & Wales University, and then I went to law school at the University of Michigan. I've paid my taxes, I've worked since I was very young, and my story isn't singular. There are many people out there who have done the exact same things.
This bill will now be taken up by the House Judiciary Committee. Representative Maldonado telling me tonight that she's had a ton of support for it so far. She's had the support of House Speaker Nick Mattiello. She's had the support of many members of the Senate, including the Senate's sponsor, Majority Leader Michael McCaffrey. Now, I did reach out to some House Republicans tonight for comment and am waiting to hear back. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.